Some of you are wondering why I haven't done anything about my dirty days. A friend of mine called me up and wanted to go grab lunch, and I was going to try to keep it keto at Cracker Barrel, so I ordered a big omelet. And ordering the big omelet, it came with some certain things, and I was like, I really don't want the biscuits and the grits. And my friend was kind of like, you seriously are on such a restrictive diet that you're to the point where you can't just have something that you want. I said, no, keto's not that way. I mean, I try to do the best that I can, but I said, I really wanted Cracker Barrel biscuits for a while, and I told the lady, I said, you know what, I want to test this today just as an experiment. I want to see how my body reacts to this. You're right. I don't need to be dogmatic every time I go out. I had an exception, and I had four of the Cracker Barrel biscuits. And obviously, I'm my own adult. I make my own choices on what I do, and I like to experiment a lot. I like to see if my body's healed from certain things. I like to see how I react to certain things. And fiber in general is what really causes the problem with me. It's been a long time since I tried this, so I decided just why not do it. So it was about an hour and a half ago that I ate the omelet and the four biscuits. And, not to make excuses, but Dr. Jason Fung is right. Sometimes when you're in social atmospheres, it's all right to let your hair down. Sometimes it makes it make a choice outside of what you normally would make. And today was one of those choices. A lot of people don't agree with what I do because they want me to stay dogmatic and Nazi-fied in how I do things. They want me to stay on this perfect keto train over and over again, but people have to realize I'm not them. They don't run my life. I'm a big boy. I make my own decisions. And I typically, when I make a video like this or I talk about something like this, I'll get 50 people that are super, super responsive to it. But then you get those 4 or 5 people that almost want to act like mom. And they want to say, oh my God, why did you do that? You know you're going to be sick. You know, you goo goo gaga, I'm going to bring you your bottle now. I don't realize that you're 33 years old. And I get these responses and stuff. And I try to put a disclaimer out there, like people save it. Look, I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for a long time, and sometimes I just make a regular choice to do this. I throw something in the mix to switch things up, and I see how I react to it. I see how my body's healed to certain things. I try to figure out what I can fit into my life, and every once in a while you'll just get that person that no matter what, oh my God, you created this ultimate sin, and you can't ever have regular food again. It's got to be keto, or else you're going to keto jail. So I decided today to say to heck with it. I don't have to do what everybody expects me to do. I can live my life and be smart about it in the process. So this was about an hour and a half ago. I definitely feel the effects of blood sugar increase right now. I feel a little bit more tired than I typically would because I'm not used to eating like this. I feel almost like I don't have energy. Like it took the energy away from me by doing what I did. About 40 minutes after doing it, I almost automatically started feeling like, oh God, that's terrible. But it's expected. I wanted to have Cracker Barrel biscuits. I wanted to do exactly what I did, and it was my choice to do it. And again, I could say this until I'm blue in the face. I don't need the mommy daddy talk. I don't need the oh, why'd you do that? That was silly. You shouldn't have done that. Save it. I mean, I've been doing this for quite a while, and sometimes I make choices that don't fit everybody else's life. That's why we're on individual journeys. I do things kind of my own way. So now it's time to test my blood sugar and my ketones. I'm positive I'm not going to be um, I'm positive I'm not going to be in ketosis right now. Almost sure, because I feel it. I feel like my body temperature has rose. I feel like I'm really hot and just tired all of a sudden. So these are things that eating off plan, this is what can happen to you. So it's one. So I'm checking ketones right now. Okay, here's my blood. 0.5 millimolar at 1.5 hours later. So that's good. Let's check my blood sugar. 5 is just at the very, very beginning of actually getting. Man, this thing. Okay. Blood sugar. So blood sugar is up. It's at 103. So 4 biscuits and a small bowl of grits. And my ketones when I started was zero point 0.9. My blood sugar was at 88. So 4 biscuits and a small bowl of grits. I went up to 103 blood sugar. So that's an increase of 15 points on my blood sugar. And my ketones fell, I want to say like 0.3, 0.4 millimolar, but still in nutritional ketosis. And now what I'll do is over the next 2 hours, I'll be back on here to show you guys again. It's going to be like a little experiment inside my experiment. In another 2 hours, I'll try again. So we'll see what happens over a 6 hour range. I've been in ketosis for so long, I can do this right now, get knocked out of ketosis completely, still eat a fatty dinner tonight with no sugar involved, no carbs involved, wake up in the morning fasting, water. By tomorrow afternoon, I'm right back at 82 on my blood sugar, and my ketones are up at 1.1, 1.2. My body responds very well to these situations. It's been a long time since I've tried flour, though. I've never tried some kind of carb from like a flour or grain. So as of right now, my body has responded very well to this and has a minimal impact on my blood ketones and my blood sugar, but the way I feel is not that great. But I'm going to simply go off of solely only of I have the dog. She's got 2 major ear infections right now that I'm trying to fight, and I had to stay up last night and I cleaned her ears out several times just to wash the extra wax buildup. So that was kind of stressing me out a little bit. But overall, I have to say my body's reacting to the entire situation very well. Still in nutritional ketosis, still got low blood sugar compared to the situation, and that's just that. Linda, whenever it comes, that's the bulk of my test. I'm still going to do my dirty days later. I'm still going to go to McDonald's and get a couple burgers and stuff like that and see what happens. That fatty meal alone could pull me right back into a good level of ketosis and drop my blood sugar. So keto, to eat other things sometimes, my body right back into ketosis within my body has healed, and I can't handle things now, is what I'm starting to see. But I just don't know what those things are because I've been too scared to try them because of the condition, the there might be some type of flours or grains that I can add in that may be okay. I just got to figure out what those types of things are and what they do and how my body reacts to them. So that's where I'm at in my journey so far. Eating off plan, 4 biscuits, small bowl of grits, and a very large omelet with 6 eggs, extra butter, sausage, and mushrooms. Still in ketosis. Blood sugar still okay. It's going to adjust because I literally just ate an hour and a half ago. So it's going to take some time to come back down. I will see you back here in about another 2 hours to figure out what happens so I can show you guys.